What's going on, guys? It is Monday, February the 17th. Guess we're kind of starting week 11 on a Monday. But I just wanted to come from you from the Little Man's Nursery. A little change of scenery. We haven't been up here probably a while, but we worked on it yesterday. Finished up his little stuffed animal net. So, did that and organized his closet all by what sizes and everything. He's got tons of clothes, don't he? It's spoiled already. But anyways, we're just kind of getting back in the swing of things since the snowstorm that we had last week. It's now, I guess, technically my wife's second week back at work, even though she wasn't there a couple days last week. So, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. Not really a lot going on this week. Just trying to clean house, so it's not exciting so far, but hopefully we'll spice it up a little bit throughout the week. Hi. Yeah. Can you say hello? Can you say hello? I don't know why we do all this baby talk. But hey guys, it is Friday, February the 21st. End of week 11. We decided to do some stuff a little bit different. That's why you're going to see a little question, things we've learned, I guess, over the last first 11 weeks. So, some interesting things we've learned that I necessarily didn't know coming into all this. But it's the end of week 11, so please don't forget, after you see the questions, of course, click the thumbs up button and click the little subscribe button, and we will start week 12 tomorrow. Well, guys, since we didn't have a lot of footage this week, we decided to do something a little bit different. Basically, we're going to go over a few things that we've learned the first 11 weeks of being parents. So do you want to start this off?
Sure, I'll start off.
Okay.
So it's been quite a journey. We've discovered it's better if you have the bathroom warm with a little heater when you're giving him a bath, so you don't get peed on as much. And I think it makes for a happier baby.
Now, we don't know if that also applies to girls, but since we have a boy, that definitely applies to him.
I would think any baby would enjoy having a warmer bathroom.
Especially since it's winter right now.
It's cold.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I will never eat broccoli when breastfeeding. They gave me broccoli in the hospital. It was a disaster.
Yeah, I think we
were
probably
like,
went over that.
Help! Oh, we had to get the nurse's help.
Yeah,
it was a bad night.
We probably mentioned that in one of the past vlogs about how diet is extremely important when you're breastfeeding. Obviously, what you eat goes to the baby.
And people say, you never know how much you can love something until you have a kid. I definitely agree with that, because...
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, obviously it's probably different for every person, but I know for you, she didn't necessarily, wasn't excited about having children, but she wanted to have children, and obviously, since he's been here, she's been extremely excited, and I'm sure she's wanting to have more.
I do. I want another one. A couple years.
We'll wait on that one.
Maybe.
All right.
We'll see. Okay. And the mommy instincts, like he said, I was kind of on the fence about having children. I knew it was a lot that comes along with it. Your life changes.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's great. I was born to be a mommy now. I realize this, But your mommy instincts really do happen. I
couldn't tell you if they do or not. I'm
They do.
Okay.
I was wondering, and it happened, yeah, so... Kind of took me off guard a little bit, but...
And she's done a good job with that.
Very much needed, obviously. There's a lot that goes in with raising a kid. I'm sure tons of you out there have children, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
And a little trick, I can't remember who told me this, but, we really had a problem. Lay him down, he would wake up. Lay him down, he would wake up. So someone told me, try a heating pad. Heat the bassinet a little bit, and then lay him down. Hold your hands there for a little bit, and then remove it. And that seems to work pretty well with him. That's really the best way we can get him to just stay asleep at night. And he's sleeping. There's a lot of times he sleeps through the night now. But he still has those nights where he wakes up at 4 o'clock for feeding. So, obviously we're still working on that.
Yeah.
We thought for a while swaddling was not the best route to go, but we got the little sleep sacks. Works wonders.
Yeah, and I think we're lucky because I think a lot of people, it obviously depends on the child, how much they sleep through the night, but him waking up one time, we can't really complain because a lot of children out there, we've heard from other parents, and their child decides he wants to wake up 2 or 3 times, crying, hysterical. The only time he really cries, to me, which is surprising to me, is when he's hungry or if he's tired, he whines a little bit, but not really hysterical, except a couple times. But we really don't have an issue with that, and knock on wood, that we're lucky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the boppy. I'm sure many of you realize what the boppy is.
Oh yeah.
The boppy. We use this for breastfeeding, for tummy time, for him to sit up and kind of hang out, see the world.
And by the way,
at
they're not
his
giving
level.
us, they're not paying us advertisement for this.
Right? Yeah. No. I love this boppy. It goes everywhere with us. To grandma's.
This is definitely not a brand deal.
Vacation. Yeah. But it's good. I highly suggest if you don't have kids or you haven't had kids in a while, get one of these. It's just handy.
The one thing that I was surprised on is the whole they tell you mother instinct. He's gonna be attracted to his mom and all that. And I was like, yeah, right, whatever, okay, sure. But he really is because every time he goes to her, he's calmed down. And as a dad, it kind of makes you feel a little bit bad. I can't even comfort my own child, but I'm sure with time he'll get older, he'll be into sports, and me and him will have more bonding time. And then she'll be giving me the same thing. But that's the one thing that surprised me, I think, the most of the whole thing so far.
Oh.
Anything else?
Can't think of anything right now.
I mean, my biggest thought is so far it's been an adventure. It's only been 11 weeks, and I've enjoyed it. I've learned so much from day one till now. I can't wait to see what happens the rest of the first year. I mean, I'm sure it'll be so much that we'll learn. But so far it's been an extremely pleasant experience for myself. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so
a lot more pleasant than I expected.
Yeah, I mean, everyone tells you, oh, you'll never get sleep. Which, yeah, you get less sleep, and you have to constantly make sure he's good before you can do, chores around the house that you're used to doing. But other than that, I mean, we live the same lifestyle that we did before. We just, have to make sure he's taken care of first before we do something, which that's what you have to do. I mean, so I'm glad I waited till be in my 30s to have a child, though. I can tell you that. I'm extremely happy I waited now because I have learned all those life experiences that I bring to being a parent. So I'm so glad I waited till then. I don't know about you.
I'm glad. I think there's benefits to both sides. Being younger, having more energy, being able to deal somewhat with the sleepless nights. Maybe a little more, but it's still... But it's manageable, even at our age.
Right, if I could choose, I would definitely wait.
We're not that old. So.
Right. But if I could choose, I would wait till my 30s to have a child because I think that overall, there's more pros than cons waiting until how late we waited. And we've also, been married, a couple of years before we had them, so that helps too. So I think all those combined, I think I'm really glad we're in the situation we're in.
So baby number 2?
No. Not yet. Not yet for sure. Diapers are expensive. All right, so we'll see you guys next week.